Today is fine day in California. Huh? Choose.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? You know, you could actually save that for tomorrow. I actually am going to be here tomorrow. At least assuming everything goes normally. How was everybody doing today? Thank you for that pet. Hello. Hey, Wickaluna. Hey, Plasma. Hey, Smallest Waffle. How y'all doing? Elaine? How's everybody? Thank you for the treat. Delicious pizza. So, today, bit of a different day in terms of...
No, thank you for the treat.
Oh. Thank you, Wiggaluna, for the 58 months of subbing. Yeah. Today's a bit different. I do have a collab later. We're playing something with No Name and a couple others. That's in like an hour. So I thought, you know, we could do something we normally, as many of you know, normally right now, if everything was as it should be, I would be doing my streamathon right now, but it's delayed until September 7th. I got the date right this time. And normally during this time is when the Final Fantasy summer event happens, and usually in order to not miss it during my streamathon, I would always do it during the streamathon. So, I figured, you know what? Let's keep that tradition alive. I've got an hour before this other thing. Let's keep the tradition alive and do the Final Fantasy Summer event before we move on to some other stuff. Pet is out of stock. You might need to refresh because I don't have that set to any kind of limit. I think it's set to like maybe 1 minute cooldown, so you can't do it too frequently, but I don't have like a stream limit set on it. Thank you for the boop. So yeah, I figure we'll do that until it's time for the collaboration. Also, it seems very good right now that my streamathon is happening, mainly because I probably would have missed the big Twitch news yesterday. Have y'all heard about that shit that's going on to Twitch right now? It's mainly Amazon's doing. I will say that the big thing is that for probably a lot of you know by now if you follow people on Twitch, but it's making its way around that on Twitch you are opted into having all your data scraped for AI. It's Amazon's bullshit. You have to turn it off. It's in your security settings, privacy and security settings, and the way that works is it's per channel and it's per the person who's streaming. So like I've disabled it, obviously, so your data's safe on here, but if you go to someone else's stream who didn't disable it, they will scrape not only the stream, the art that's posted on the page, and chat. They'll scrape all of it. Even if you are personally opted out as a chatter and you're on somebody who didn't opt out, you're still getting scraped. It's very terrible and stupid. It's also... they were doing a stream last night and getting yelled at, rightfully. But they said, you know, well, if it was opt-in only, then no one would turn it on. And everyone went, yeah, see, that's why. But again, it's Amazon. They wouldn't have said that. The thing of it is, they wouldn't have openly said that on stream like that, in that way, if they, you know, they would have used some weird corporate finagling of like, well, it's technologically, it's for the folks that, you know, they'd come up with some nonsense. But they just came straight out and say it, so you're like, yeah, I think that was basically, you know, blinking for help sort of situation. They were blinking for help. That was their only thing they could say. So so what a lot of other streamers are doing, of course, there's a tag under my stream that says no Gen AI, and then of course I've got a panel that also says that too. So but there are other streamers that may not know about it. There was one I was watching today didn't know about it. And he was alerted to it and turned it off, so it's just one of those things. So yeah, which I know a lot of people now too are, you know, saying, well, we don't want to support Twitch. Well, you can still watch your Twitch streamer because we do rely on you. We need you. But a lot of streamers have external sources of income in terms of ways you can support us. I am trying to get my stuff moved to Ko-Fi. It's a little bit more difficult for me because I have an American PayPal account and I live in another country and I have taxes in 2 different countries. So it gets a bit tricky. So I had to stop setting that up today, but hopefully I'll get that set up. I still do have a donation page that's outside of Twitch, but it goes through Stream Elements, which I've honestly wanted to get that off of there forever. But given their problems, but yeah, so there's that whole thing. Oh, it's a big mess, isn't it? Okay, everyone just found the setting in your account for it was turned on. Yes, it is turned on for everybody. From what you know, Twitch CEO didn't really want it, but Amazon's overriding them. Yeah. So it's Amazon. And see, here's the fun fact: Twitch hasn't made money for years. They are not profit positive. So streaming on Twitch is costing Amazon money. But yeah. And I know they said that there was no plans because there's like no tags to tell which streamer has it disabled, and they said they have no plans to implement it. So it's up to the streamer to alert people through tags and maybe panels stuff. But yeah, so if you've not heard about it, or if you maybe think another streamer hasn't heard about it, or another viewer, because it's on viewer settings as well, let folks know. It's been all over Blue Sky. I don't know how it's spread on other social media, but if only there was an overlay that could poison the scrape. Yeah, I sit there. I thought, like, as a joke, we could just like put a piss filter color on it, but I wouldn't want to do that to like everyone watching. You just added that tag. You removed your cringe tag for it too. That's how much it means to you. Yeah, I had to remove a tag to. I think I had to remove the Fertify tag, but I mean, honestly, I've got the team listed already in several places, so it's fine. Why are you rezzing me? You know how to poison the scrape? And yeah, we need a thing we can poison the scraping with. And we should make an alt account just for streaming where it all has the piss and poop colors and graphic, just to poison that guy. And for voices, you just sometimes throw muffin random words in there. And you can flagpole whenever you feel like it, you know? It's a mess. It's a mess. So maybe if you don't stream and you wonder why your favorite streamer might be stressed out, that's also a reason why. Probably. Anyway, let's go do the summer event. I'm in my gunbreaker outfit, because I'm learning to tank. We gotta go do the summer event. This is my tank fit. let's see. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go to not. Yes. No, not Uldal. Limsa. We gotta go Limsa. I think it always starts in Limsa. That's a repeatable question, which you 100% should do. It's my Hello World outfit. What the Wimsa Womansa? Shenanigans will return for Stormblood at some point. I think we're tossing around the idea of maybe October. Maybe. Sent me a quick email. Okay. Yeah, just keep me updated. If we gotta like postpone to a later date, that's fine. I've got backups. Okay, so maybe collab's not happening. It's okay. I got backups. Don't worry. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Fish. Fiumsh. There's so many sprouts. Ever since the Switch, it's released on the Switch 2 now, there's been sprouts everywhere. Like, I mean, actual low-level sprouts, not like, where am I going? I need to get to the... I get lost in Limsa. Many times I've been here. Lost in Limsa. Actually, maybe I should switch to my Dawn Trail. This was my Dawn Trail outfit, which, you know, was my vacation. That's my dance. I'm a dancer main. This is what I wore through Dawn Trail. Oh, it does start. Oh, it starts here. Okay. Figured it would have started on the beach. Yeah, there's also returners. Yeah, there's some returners here as well. But yeah, we were... Because last night we were doing Deep Dungeons. We're doing another run of Heaven on High. Because we completed Heaven on High once. We gotta do it again. Because someone else needs the mount from that. So we're doing another run. And we're just like, at one point we did a leveling roulette with someone in our party and found somebody that they were a sprout. They were using like the original healer white mage stick. There you waffles. Hi. But yeah, and they were wearing like clothes off of the Moogle store too, but then they were also heart of the party, and I'm like, wait a sec, they must just be a new healer maybe? I don't know. It's like, you gotta get a lot of combinations to get heart of the party. Yep, over here on light. I used to be on Ultros back in America, but then like all my friends, when I stopped playing, all my friends like moved over to this one, and I was like, I'll just start a new character over here. And so I've been over here for several years. What we got? Here we go. Earning your water wings. Ahoy, Elysium! Wouldn't you rather be frolicking in the ocean waves and sweltering in the sun-baked Liminzen streets? Luckily, the Moonfire Fair is upon us once again. As well as providing respite from the heat, the fair has become an opportunity for Adventurers Guild to demonstrate the skill and capabilities of its members, including your fine self. to the people of Eorzea, whether potential petitioner or prospective recruit. Our star attraction is the Queen Lamine, a ship fully remodeled into the ultimate seaside resort. Relaxation, refreshment, and giant cannons. It truly has everything. Suffice it to say, I certainly wouldn't be standing around in this heat if not for my duties. Get yourself down to Costa del Sol and speak with the Grand Chaperone, Hiramaga, to join the summer fun. Alright, we're going to the party boat. It's party time. It's been a while since I've been in Lemon's Slims. Like, where do I forget how to get to Costa del Sol? Gotta go to Fisher Guild. I'll have to remember to do this again later for our Conanigans series. Conanigans series has been on hiatus for a little while. We'll be starting Stormblood next time. Now, on my main, I'm caught up on story. Obviously, you can see up in the corner there, to be continued. I'm fully caught up, but our Conanigans RP series is moving on to Stormblood soon. Where's the part? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Costa del Sol. Trying to remember how to get everywhere. You gotta fly there in your new mount. God, I've seen the mount. It is shiny. Meanwhile, I've been trying to do the yokai watch thing. I've never done it before. Oh god, I was, after deep dungeon runs last night, I was running some fates, and after like, I did 4 fates, got 1 medal, and then after like 3 more of not getting a legendary medal, I was like, fuck this, I'm done for the night. Oh god. I love the party boat. I think this was new last year. Was last year the first year of the party boat? I feel like it was. And I thought, man, this thing needs to just stay forever. Ah, Elysium. Marumorio roped you in again this year, did he? Anyways, glad to have you on board. Moonfire Fair is a roaring success. Just look around. Talk of the Queen Lamine's splendor has spread far and wide, and folk have journeyed from across the realm to see it. Oh, I'm struggling during. I gotta get like back into reading this stuff. A fine thing, to be sure. Still, expecting those who've never so much as smelled a sea breeze to plunge headfirst into the spray. Well, it don't always go to plan. We can't have anything impacting the guild's reputation, be it injuries, drowning, or boredom. So we've thought up a way to ease our less confident guests into the season a little more gentle-like. And we could use the help of an adventurer such as yourself to convince them that the terrors of the deep won't be terrorizing these shores anytime soon. You remember Plumpus? She's down on the sands below. I've not missed trying to pronounce some of these names. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to give you the details. to ask last night and earlier today because it slipped my mind, but did you want to pause the deep dungeons during the streamathon? No, I hadn't thought about it, honestly. Not necessarily. We could do them. I had to give this. I'm gonna go down the slide. Oh. Different control setting. Woo! Oh, that launches me back up here, because of course it does. Anyway, I get to go on the slide again. Woo! Look at the fireworks. Oh, if it isn't Elysium, how lovely to see you. Maka sent you along, did he? Perfect timing. Many of our fairgoers aren't terribly confident around water, you see. Swimming classes are already on offer, but even getting to the ocean is a step too far for particularly nervous guests. First things first, we need to show them that they can enjoy being beside the seaside. Allow me to introduce... Should stop and blow it up. Our inflatable Mogcraft, proud vessel of the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise. Adorable and practical, if I say so myself. Spacious enough for guests of any size to lounge comfortably above the water, listening to the lapping of the waves with the sun on their face. Who could fail to fall in love with the ocean? Though, being dragged out to sea wouldn't be terribly relaxing either. We've employed magics to set the raft on a predetermined course around the shallows. One we ensured was free of ferocious wavekin. Still, the creatures of the sea are nothing if not unpredictable. For additional security and peace of mind, I'd like a member of the Adventurers Guild to act as an escort. Which brings me to my request. How would you like to be our resident tour guide turned bodyguard? Wonderful! I can rest easy knowing our cruise is in good hands. Cowers the undertow as a feature. Our first guests are already waiting on the opposite shore. Just let the chaperone know I sent you, and we can get the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise underway. I'll wait for your arrival at the end of the route. I'm keen on hearing how our guests enjoy the maiden voyage. Might you be the adventurer escorting our guests? Thank you for agreeing to help. The two young ladies here have come all the way from Gudanya to attend the fair. However, as soon as our Makot guests spied the ocean, she became quite agitated. I can't see her boarding the raft in this state. I can't. Where is she? I can't see her. Perhaps it will set her mind at ease to know such a stalwart adventurer is to accompany her. Would you be kind enough to speak with her? There she is. Hello. I can't do it. Just look how deep it is. I'll sink like a stone, and I'm sure I've heard someone talking about dangerous wake, kid. No, I can't. Come now, though. It'll be all right. We won't stray far from the shore, remember? And look, here's our adventure escort. I do apologize. She was looking so forward to this. But the sight of the ocean seems to have woken some kind of instinctual fear. I just don't know how to reassure her. I can fell anything in this ocean with a single strike. I can, it's true. Really? With that kind of confidence, you must be incredibly strong. Alright, I'll trust Elysium and ride the Moogle. That's a new slogan. Come down to the beach, ride the Moogle! Thank you for the pet. I said she got her new work schedule and she might be working a couple deep dungeon nights, but if not, she's fine with being streamed. Okay. Ocean isn't going to be bottomless after I throw you into it, lady. Ride the shoe puff. Ride the shoe puff. I'm heartened to see that her fears have been assuaged. Once your own preparations are complete, please give Miss Evian a word. The Moncrafts are ready and waiting. Get like first. Okay, I need to see your faces. I may have to identify them later on. Okay. They said these follow a predetermined course, so I don't suppose it'll matter if a novice like me takes the lead. Elysium, I trust you have our backs. Promise to stay right behind me, okay? You have to promise. Kami, you have to tell me I can leave the lookout whenever I want. Nice adventure is right here. I'm fine, absolutely fine. Look at the scenery. Doesn't the beauty calm your nerves, though? Buildings atop the ocean. How do they stop the posts from rotting, I wonder? Breeze must feel nice up there. How different everything is to Gridania. Evan, a crab! I've never seen one like that in the Twelveswood River. Where? Oh, I missed it. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. Beds on the beach? Now that sounds more my speed. I could doze right off to the sound of the waves. Swimming classes. Oh, how I'd love to learn how to swim, as long as we don't go too deep. Let's do it. Now that we've overcome this, we can do anything together, though. Are we supposed to be heading right for that massive ship? That's the Queen something or other. Oh, Evan, it's amazing. I'm so glad we came. I saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures. Do you have any identifying features on your body other than your face? We could also take the face off, if necessary. Welcome, welcome. How did you enjoy your first ocean voyage? It was wonderful. The feel of the raft swaying with the leaping waves was exhilarating, and the Queen Lamine was so imposing up close. It took my breath away. I saw the most unusual creatures, and everyone looks to be having so much fun playing in the sea. Honestly, you'd never know she'd been about to run for the hills before you turned up. Thank you for giving her the courage to enjoy herself like this. While I'm tempted to go for another ride, following the same route again might be a little stale. Get a little stale. Perhaps it would be fun to have something else to do during the cruise? What do you think, Lo? Why, we can do anything you like, Evian. I'm perfectly at home on the high seas now, but nothing too adventurous. That's an interesting suggestion. If the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise offered different activities, it might keep guests coming back to ride again and again. Did the ride over here give you any inspiration, Elysium? Some cold treats to snack on. Always gotta go with the snacks. Perilous course. Oh, I gotta. What? Bobs? The poor Moogle's a pop! He'll be swallowed up by the sea. Elysium bombs at the Moonfire Fair? Surely not. Don't worry. That's just the adventurous sense of humor. Any other ideas? The sea creatures tend to go for the soft bits first, things like noses and lips and eyes. It's true. I gotta have some snacks. Are sweets made of ice? That sounds perfect in this heat. But I wouldn't want to drop them overboard with how the raft sways. Indeed, foodstuffs may not be a good fit for Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise, though a refreshing juice might be just the thing to stay cool and hydrated, so long as we're not prone to spilling. Are you kidding me? Can't have like food and snacks on a cruise? This isn't a cruise. This is a hostage situation. In fact, if you tell me...
Go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
In fact, if you tell me anywhere I'm not allowed to have snacks, that is a hostage situation. Small handheld water cannons to drench your companions. Perhaps it would work on the beach, but I don't think I'd be able to relax and enjoy the scenery if something was firing upon me for the entire cruise. Come on, Evan. It would be such fun. Don't tell me you're afraid of getting wet. Once we have everything set up, we could always tailor the experience for different guests. Perhaps we could offer the water cannons as an advanced option, something all participants are willing. Any other ideas? God, I don't know. Are you all allergic to fun? How about we just all wrap up in burlap blankets and call it a day? That sounds lovely. I did wonder about the architecture and fashion of Costa del Sol on the way here. Everything is so unlike Gridania. I'd love to learn more about the ocean flora and fauna too. Yes, a leisurely chat might make the experience even more relaxing. And it seems likely to appeal to visitors unfamiliar with Costa del Sol. Oh good. This is what everyone wanted. A goddamn lecture. I have come on a cruise and I want nothing but a lecture. I don't want snacks. I don't want icy cold drinks. I don't want any excitement. I don't want just simple water cannons. Oh, I want to be lectured. Well, it couldn't possibly be any more fun. Really, you've shot down all my other options, so it can't possibly be any more fun. Well, that's giving me plenty to think about. Thanks to you three, I'm confident we'll make it even more pleasurable pleasure cruise. I'm sure you will. Come on, Ewan. Let's go look around the Queen Lamine. Have you seen the giant water slide? Don't you want to get something to eat first? No, there's no snacks. No, let have snacks. No food. No food around here. I don't know what they're serving here, but it smells amazing. Well, now it's a rain out. Sounds like my Cutosaur gets around the queen. Would you mind getting Hermaga to show, to know how things went? Clearly there's Charlie and Cruz if it's just lectures. You see the Lullafell hiding in the bush over there? Just ignore them. They own the place and they're a notorious pervert. Oh god, that guy. For a moment I thought you were talking about the one that's always after Nashu. Turn names off. There's so many people here. Sounds like those Gridanian lasses had a grand old time. As did you, by the wistful look on your face. No need to ask, friend. Here, I've secured an inflatable Mogcraft for you as thanks. The magical limiters have been removed, so you can take a piece of Costa del Sol summer with you wherever you go. Well, I'm taking this to Evercold. It'll remind me of warmer days. If I know adventures, which I do, then you no doubt thinking of all the unlikely and wildly inappropriate places you can ride this beauty. I won't ask, just remember, safety first, you hear? There's a pink fridge. What did you keep? I'll sometimes keep names on just so I can, like, you know, see. You'll be walking by and just see an interesting name whisk by. Because in crowded places it starts to turn into nothing but that. Oh, but before you go floating away to the ends of the universe, it seems like word spreads fast. Fairgoers are clamoring to ride the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. If you have the time and inclination to escort some more guests, then help would be more than welcome. By the way, I hope you enjoy the rest of the fair. Perhaps I'll even take the old Mogcraft for a spin myself and admire the queen from a more intimate angle. Yay! I got inflaties. I gotta sell some stuff too. So wait, we can do this again. Yeah, what do you got? I can have one for the lawn. Oh no, I can have more junk for my front yard. I can make my front lawn look even worse. this one? Because I think I got last year's, right? But this is... Yeah, this is 25. This is 25. Yeah, my neighbors do. I've still got Christmas decorations up. Can someone buy a whole bunch of the Chocobo one and just hit the cat for outdoor furnishings? I'll have to show you all my house in a little bit. So wait, is this different if I do it again, or is it just repeatable? That's different? Let's say, I think I have that one, but I can't remember. The 5 different options and do that. Okay, we gotta do it. Are you enjoying the fair? Fancy another jaunt on the watery wings pleasure cruise? Of course you do. Our man on the coast sent word of some folks that turned up looking to ride the Mobcrafts. Then they heard they'd be joined by an adventurer. They requested you by name. You know the place, just along the shore from Costa del Sol. Head down there when you're ready, and make sure your friends enjoy the ride. Okay. Along with the Gold Saucer update, we need like a water park. Shine on that thing. Of course I get out here and it starts raining. Also give the Gold Saucer a market board, make the destination for world travel, and add a lot of more social areas, and it'd be the perfect social hub. I guess they kind of want to keep everybody spread, but you know, because want dead zones. But yeah, they need like Gold Saucer really should be a more of a hub. I mean, I know it's getting a bit of an update, but honestly, it just needs a full-on renovation. For agreeing to escort our next guests. They were quite insistent that you be the one to join them. Their identity? Yes, they were quite distinctive. Oh, I see. A piratical pair. If you wait but a moment, I'll inform them that their escort has arrived. We do this even during storms. Really? You're gonna go on this, huh? Listen here, Caroline. Yes, spineless cod. This is a challenge, a test of your courage. If you have any under that puffed up shirt, don't you go getting any funny ideas, you hear me? I dare say the entire beach heard you, though I remain skeptical that a seasoned pirate should find anything in the shallows to test their mettle, unless some manner of ambush lies in wait. You ready to depart? Let's go. I can't believe Watchwind is going. Wow. Time to see what you're made of, you lily-livered fop, and keep your eyes on me. Indeed, I must observe her keenly till I can discern her true motive. Thus compelled to look upon her unrefined visage, 'tis a test of endurance rather than courage. Oh, what's that? I'll cut your eyes out to your goblin face. Pay more attention to your surrounds. Your surrounds, unless you want me to haul your arse to the something. Would rather water a grave than accept the hand of a siren. I'd rather suspect I could simply stroll back to shore. Still, the fair is remarkably peaceful this year. 'Tis well given the Krakens have provided our financial backing. Ah, you can just imagine me girls and their little ones splashed about. Not a bad life. Sorry, excuse for a pirate like yourself could stand to have a few lessons, eh, Caravane? This place concerned, for you find them quite adept at the Ishgardian style. Your form, however, no doubt resembles a half-submerged something. You seem to be nearing the end of the course. I cannot say there's been much need for courage thus far. Speak for yourself. You know, it's racing up here. Then, you know, 440 streak. Goodness. The Scarecrow is still standing in his field, like, still stalking Moon. Well, I fail to see how a pleasant ride around the coast was a test of anything more than my patience. Perhaps inspecting the outfitting of the Queen Lamine was more valuable use of my time. If you'll excuse me. Did you hear that? Pleasant, he says. I'd best think of me next challenge. If the cowards got the stones to face me. God, those two need to get like a combined journal or something. Let's wrap it again. Wouldn't surprise me if others come asking. Yeah, okay. Yay, fireworks. Alright, next group. It's a tour guidance summer. Apparently everything's canceled today. My other commitment post-stream is now canceled. Shoot off for raids. Do something in game sometime? Yeah, that'd be cool. Now that we know we're in the same zone. Alright, who we got up next? 3 esteemed figures in the Adventurers Guild. You wait a moment, I'll inform the escort where escort is arrived. Seem how lovely to see you. Badera invited Momodi and I to experience the Lenosian summer. As you can see, we're quite enjoying ourselves. Ul'dah and Gridania are good ways from the sea, so a trip to the coast makes for a nice change of pace. I feel like a young girl again. Another day of the sea is nothing new for old Badern. So I'll be sitting on the Queen's deck with a flagon of her ale for company while you ladies enjoy the cruise. Oh, ladies cruise.
Don't make mistakes here. We just have happy accidents.
Is that a white poop behind the three? Oh. You're correct. What is... What is going on over here, by the way? There's a quest I've never done sitting over here. Sweet of you to suggest I take the front, but I hope I'm not blocking your view. Thinking none better suited to lead. Besides, I'm happy to keep an eye on things back here. Man, dear, you might need to duck through here. What is an adventure without a little danger? Oh, beautiful. If only I could take this view back to the Carline canopy. Shall we commission a painter? I can think of the perfect spot on the quicksand's walls. How novel! Perhaps I should consider setting up something similar for canopy patrons to soak up the forest air. They really do seem lovely to love the sun round here. Might not expect it of a desert girl, but I'm a strong swimmer. Nothing clears ahead like a few laps around something's pool. In case, how about a little race? I've swum the rivers of the Twelveswoods, and so's a girl. I can hold my own. Look, the Queen Lamine. I do hope Badern isn't too bored sitting up there all by his lonesome. I rather think you'd have enjoyed the cruise, but must insist you join us next time. Survivors of the Beach episode. These very dedicated cosplayers. Always pictured the sea as raging and tempestuous. What a delight to find, and has a gentle side too. A refreshing change of... I know it's real gentle right now. Refreshing change of scenery to be sure. Wasn't it just lovely? And now I'm dying to sample Lenosian drinks. Gotta be keeping an eye on the competition. Now that I can help you with. And my first flagon were all the finer for the view. Always a pleasure to see friends enjoying themselves and all. And all the more so when you're in your own backyard. Thanks for showing them the ropes, Elysium. Yeah, I think last time I streamed this event it was raining as well. It seems to rain whenever we do this. Alright, next group. Yoo-hoo! It's the bad kitty mount. With the metal pole falling, sound effects plays. Alright, who we got next? Find elven couple. know for anyone that doesn't play a Final Fantasy 14, like, you have no clue who these people are, but... It's lovely to see you, Elysium. Fortunault and I have fond memories of a trip to Lenosha many years past. Just the two of us. We were both in agreement that we were long overdue another visit. My apologies if we've called you away from any matters of import. Emilius was most keen to see you once she heard you were in attendance. We could be on our way at once, if you should be so kind to join us. See, it's Alize's mother and father. Just Alize. Alright, holding his head under the surf. Yeah, the twins' mother is here. The mother in Stranger. There's that guy too. I wonder, do you get to, like... If you haven't... See, here's where my curiosity sits. If you haven't met all these folks before, are they options? Or are they only options if you've gotten that far in the game? I guess there's one way to find out if I do it on my alt. Don't think they're options if you haven't met them. Okay. I'm gonna do this on my alt offline. Find out, but yeah, I was gonna say, cause yeah, you don't meet these guys until like much later. These Mawcrafts the most darling things. If only Alphinaud and Alize were here. If Alize were here. I'm counting on your discretion, Elysium. Under no circumstances are my children to hear of this. Wouldn't it be wonderful if to live out our twilight years somewhere like this? The idea is not without merit. These pillars are quite close. Take care not to lean over too far, Emilians. Aw, he actually cares. I'm a grown woman, Fortunault. No need to fuss. You needn't fuss, so. Doesn't that take you back? Remember the night we lay together on the grassy slopes of tranquility and watched the something? Emilians, remember present company. I wish I knew what it said! May Alphinaud improve his swimming with similar training. I harbor my doubts. The boy just isn't very buoyant. I can almost feel my cares being washed away by the natural beauty of this. Alphinaud's not a good swimmer. Drive-by murder just happened, and he wasn't even present. Somewhere out in the world, Alphinaud just keeled over. They just killed their own son. That was hilarious. Vibrant sea of Costa del Sol seems a world apart from the ocean around Charlian, and yet both leave one feeling quite exhilarated. What? Yeah, what son? It's Alize's parents. Admittedly, I find my spirits rather uplifted. I was a much younger man when I last felt unencumbered. Thank you, Elysium. Oh god, the shade. That was beautiful. In fact, you might see more about that when we get to our Stormblood season. Whee! Woo! Let's whoosh. Love water parks. Different mount. A bit during the end of Shadowbringers post story with the dad and the twins is going to be Company Gold. Alright. 2 more groups. A duo of Garlean defectors. Wait, is it Biggs and Wedge? God, be Sydney. Yes! Oh my god, it is! I was thinking it was gonna be Biggs and Wedge, but I was hoping it was these two. My expectations. So beautiful. And here's the actual married couple. Oh god. Ah, there she is. I won't do Nellie's version of Sid. Afraid we were on business today. The Ironworks is helping the Queen the Mean keep her shine. Which is to say, Jesse sent us along to maintain the lights. And I thought it only meet that I inspect the quality of these vessels. As a consultant on the Ironworks, let us see if the accomplished hero makes an equally accomplished guide, shall we? Where's that swim? Okay, that's the dancer's bottom. Never mind. I thought that was a swimsuit. That's dance. I have those bottoms. That top though. Get a little more speed up, Garland. Can you speed up, Garland? Must be quite confident in the magical pathfinding to lead a course under a building like this. It's automatically compensating for the movement of the waves? Child's play. Nero, you haven't capsized back there, have you? Oh, it's those. Look at him. Why is the vessel purring too much? You say the word. It's the team. Nice. Just imagine if we found a couple of those on the deck of the Enterprise. You wouldn't be half bad or enjoy looking down on the world. This heat, the idea of a dip is quite inviting. If only I'd brought a bathing suit. Far cry from the Academy ice plunge, though hurting new students in freezing waters did instill a certain camaraderie. Approaching the Queen Lamine, time to get to work, Nero. Hey, Ace. Can scarcely conceal my delight. God, that the small details of this. I was thinking, man, this quest is kind of like disappointingly short, but the side extras are great. Like they've actually put a lot of thought. I feel quite invigorated. Our maintenance work will fly by after that. I give you a shout if we stop by again, Elysium. Very interesting indeed for such a rudimentary contraption. Granted, my expertise lies not in magic, but the control system seems more than adequate. Should I return to investigate further, I expect you to make yourself available. Being called hazing and you should not be doing it. One more? Woohoo! Whee! Whoa. I think I landed on someone. What top is that? What top does she have on? I guess I could look. It's probably glamored. It's a casting set from Stormblood Side Dungeon? Okay. Yeah, I like that top. I like what she's done with like the combination with the bottoms. Since they, oh my god, God's here. Guys, it's God! He's here. Obligatory, she has a name. Around at some point if you want to grab it, it should be easy to farm. She's wearing the lightning set. Yeah, ever since they unlocked the glams so they're not class specific, it's like, God, it's made so many more outfits viable. Too imposing aura. Wait, is it Sunboy and oh my god, it is. Do not look so surprised. What stage more fitting for the union of the most radiant son of Azim and his Nama than a land taking the sun for its very name? Come, I grant you leave to render your service. Prepare us our vessels. These small scouting crafts shall allow Brother Magnite to serve the surrounds from atop the ocean, that he might find his Nama. Do not mistake his summons for a petition of aid. Your presence is merely a matter of convenience. I mistook that paragraph first and thought it was him coming out. Hey, he's wearing my hat. Just realized we got the same hat on. Onwards, Batu, in search of my Nama. That's me. Have you ever seen a more gallant figure and a most radiant than our most radiant brother? They build their abodes on stilts. Supplication similar in purpose, yet inferior in execution to the awe-inspiring heights of the Dawn Throne. Would light. Could it be my Nama's smile shining softly on the waves? Nay, 'tis the reflection of something. The ocean is vast, brother, and our search is young. Oh god, is he gonna go after the lady at the end? Not expose her tender sleeping form. How shameless. This ocean knows no shadow. To bathe in its waters is not an entirely appealing proposition. Indeed, how we should visit my dear. Why look there, brother. Oh my god, Omega, and Alpha. Pure time trolls. I just now noticed Alpha's over there. Sorry, that's not Omega, that's Gamma? Was that idiot the misogynist here? My Nama must be modest indeed to conceal herself so from my radiance. Very well. If she means to test my sincerity, let me show myself to be true. My journey shall continue, and surely as the sun does rise. This land is indeed blessed by the sun. Its ray reaches even the ocean floor, as though the water were naught but glass. Just as our most radiant brother's light shall surely shine upon his Nama. That should be everyone. Now I gotta go. I can't see from here. Was Alpha there just for that scene, or is Alpha actually there? Woo! I didn't notice him the other times around. Oh, Alpha is here. That's the first time I noticed. Hey Alpha, how you doing? Oh, you waved. How's your adventures going, buddy? Good on ya. Sun's out now. Wallow was following me for a second. Now I actually gotta look at the pool. Really mean. I'm taking pictures. We kick people out of our pool for taking pictures. It's very crunchy. Well, I mean, you hit it from... They always have a jumping tower every year. I'm not gonna do this with a controller. I'm gonna do this... Oh man, it's been... You know what? I used to play, like, exclusively keyboard and mouse. But now I've moved to controller. Keyboard and mouse feels really weird. Ooh. It feels really weird. Keyboard and mouse feels really weird now. I played for years with it, and now it's like, oh, this is strange. I can do this with the controller. I think I can. Maybe I can. I'm doing better with the controller. I have more minute movement. Whoop! You didn't hit the water. God, this is acorns all over again. mechanic in Final Fantasy XIV is notoriously not the greatest. That's why these things exist. Ah. One more try. Going. Making that leap. Yeah. Hui. Okay, I didn't make it. Ow. People aren't splashing. They're crunching. Is this the only climbing tower they have this year? Alright, there's that place over there. Woo! Oh, yeah. People just float. You've come a long way. No dead people in the pool today or some earlier. They scoop them out before they end up in the filter. Oh, hey, I can do that too. Hang on. There you go. They aren't letting him run 10. Alright, my shift's over. I love the summer event. It's simple, but it's just nice. God is on the... Really? Your location for stairs. Pose. lot of people just floating. Where's my... Alright, I think that's all around here. Let's go decorate my lawn. Oh. You can see him right here. Wait, who's sitting? Oh, it is her. I just couldn't tell with the hat on. I'm not used to seeing him wear so many clothes. I'm not used to seeing his legs covered. Seeing his legs covered is weird. Let's go credit some property values. Woo! Here's my house. So I got. Apparently, I've got some. Oh yeah, I do have some mail. I still got my Christmas decoration up. I've got one of the most important things right here. I got a sandbox if you need to do stuff outside. Oh yeah, and we got that for completing Heaven on High. I crafted that, I crafted this, and I crafted that. We go in and we see this is my house. Just kind of, I put stuff in here that I find. Here's a picture of Mom and Dad. There they are. That's my mom and pop. Just posters on the wall. Mainly, it's just every time I get their set pieces, just put them here. I've got a bunch in storage too, but yeah. See, here's the most important. I got a bathtub with my bathtub meat, and a picture of her right above, so I can just sit, have a bath, and have my bathtub meat. The life right here. This is certainly a Luffy or Goku setup. Bathtub at me. Yeah. Ah. I'll get around to decorating my house one day. One day. There we go. Live, live. Yeah. Floaties right out in my front lawn. I bet my neighbors love me. Ah, I bet my neighbors love me. I'm gonna set up fireworks in the neighborhood. So many fireworks. I love it. Yeah, I know I got mail. Check in a second. Figure out where I'm gonna put these posters. Just dump them in storage again. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's tiny. Sure where I'm gonna put it. There we go. Yeah, I need more of these posters. Can I get more of these posters? Bedside taco. I need. Oh yeah, I do got the bedside taco. Yeah, I got the bedside tacos. Gotta have the bedside tacos. Oh yeah, I crafted that too. I crafted that. I live the life of luxury down. Apparently I've got two of the same poster. Or was I looking in that direction? I think I was just looking in that direction. Anything else? Just fireworks. Stuff I need to put in my armor or sell. Sent to me 4 days ago. I don't recall them. I don't recall these. Wait. 4 days ago? Did I not know I had mail for like 4 days? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll need those eventually. I was playing yesterday, I didn't realize I had mail. I remember you showing me this one, did you? Alright. Well, there's the summer event. else to like show y'all. I just wanted to do the summer event on stream. Like I say, I didn't see the icon that I had mail. I was like, huh. Is there anything else I need to do? Yeah, like I say, I just wanted to show the summer event on stream. Because we do that every year. No. No. Look, part of this outfit is from doing it. I feel like it's almost like a Magic Knight sort of look I've got going on here. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else, so... Do I have music turned on for the mount? Yeah. Got music turned on for mounts. Tagged my house. Don't want it to get deleted. Alright. Yeah, like I say, usually I'm doing this during my streamathon, but since that's delayed this year, and the summer event is over before I'll be starting it, I was like, let's keep with tradition. Let's do it on stream. I turned my controller off and it freezes me for a moment. Wow, there we go. Ugh, stretchy. Alright, okay, so the other plan I had tonight isn't happening. In fact, all my plans tonight aren't happening. Is that still... Okay. Right. Well, okay. The other thing I was going to do before this collab anyway, so I think I was going to get pushed back several weeks, looks like. I think it's because not enough people were available today. That's why it's not happening. So we will move on to the other thing.